Hi.
What's up?
Nope. Nope. Yeah.
Okay, everybody. It is 7:30, the time of the week where the Twisted Cape comes to you and does the extravaganza bonanza. My name is Sam.
I'm Mike.
I'm Jesse.
All right, so we got a great show lined up for you tonight. Some news about some DC properties, and we're going to react to some new trailers that came out. So be sure to stick around for the whole thing. All right, so before we get started, Mike, why don't you kick it off?
All right. First of all, just take note of this. This thing right here can be yours for 35% off right now.
I was about to say, is there a sale?
Ooh.
There is a sale right now, 35%.
Is that the only thing?
Public.
Is that the only thing people can buy?
Sure is not, Jesse. You can get a whole bunch of stuff. You can get some mugs. You can get some socks. You can get
Socks.
T-shirts. I'm gonna drop the link in the chat in a little bit. If I can just stop playing with TeePublic ads. Oh, there's 35% off. Who would have guessed? Who would have guessed? In the meantime, everybody watching right now, thank you so much. Happy New Year.
Yes, this is our first show of the year.
Our first 2022 show.
Correctamundo.
Thanks for tuning in. If you are watching on YouTube, which is great, you could be watching on our website, which is, also really great. Do us a favor and smash that subscribe button and hook us up with a like if you would be so kind, my friends. Anyway.
And if not,
So,
we got these great
God.
Twisted Cape branded knives here, and I'll deliver one to you personally if the subscribe
Ooh,
button
yes,
is
please.
not smashed. So go ahead and click that subscribe button. Just kidding. It's not really a branded
You'll love
one.
to see it.
Although we could, I think that
We could.
I'd be up for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. So,
and I'm sorry, Mike. Quick shout out to my boy Bill, who's watching right now. Hey, Bill, thanks for watching.
yeah.
Hi, Bill.
Yeah. Hi, Bill. What's up, buddy? It's good to not see you, sort of. I wish I could see you. Your adorable little face.
Anyway, news.
All right.
News.
So, news. So, I don't know if you guys have seen this on the interwebs in your travels, but Viacom, CBS, and Warner Media are exploring the sale of the CW. If you are not familiar, the CW is where things like Superman and Lois and Legends of Tomorrow and The Flash and Batwoman and Black Lightning and Naomi are all housed. So my question to you guys is, do you think DC takes the opportunity to reboot their TV universe? Or do you think they just kind of just roll with whatever's on HBO Max?
I mean, they've made a garbled mess of everything else. Why not reboot it?
Yeah.
Just confuse things even more.
So,
Um,
yeah. I mean, and
I don't think that's the smart move, but I think that's what they will end up doing.
it could be a really smart move though, because
It could be.
they're about to pretty much do an
Reset
abomination
everything.
of a show that's pretty much like a Titans like spin-off.
True.
And-
That's true. Gotham Knights.
They could take this opportunity to
I just,
not do that at all.
Well, what I was also thinking is that later this year, right, if it even is still on track, we have the Flashpoint movie. So
Yeah.
they have the opportunity to just kind of clean slate everything and just reset everything, keep what they want, and just kind of level set themselves again. And that could include all their TV stuff. So
Right?
if they do it smartly, which we know that it's Warner, they're
Probably
not
won't.
really known for, this could turn out pretty well. But I don't know whether that sale is even through in time for them to be able to do something like that is a different story.
yeah.
$50.
I mean,
if this sale goes through, the CW won't be around for more than 2 years. I'm calling it right now.
Oh,
oh
probably.
yeah, it's probably getting revamped into something else.
Yeah.
Yeah, in all honesty, like I feel like they don't have another what's the word? Like network where they could put stuff.
They really don't.
So like you're not gonna kill all the stuff on CBS. Like let's stop playing. You tried that with Supergirl and it didn't work. You moved it to the CW and it flourished, and then the show ended as it probably should have. Maybe like a season too late.
Oh, did that show
But-
actually end?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, didn't know that.
Yeah, I think the last episodes aired a couple weeks ago or something like that.
Cool.
Anyway, I feel like unless they're gonna do something just on HBO Max, you just don't really have anything, right? Like
It's
where
true,
you
but I
gonna put
mean,
it?
Marvel did the same thing. Like they used to have all their stuff on ABC and Netflix and stuff, but then they all consolidated underneath Disney Plus now. So,
Well, also they shut down that studio.
You're right.
well,
yeah.
yes, yes. There's that small little caveat, but like they did put everything behind the streaming paywall, so it wouldn't be unheard of for Warner to do that with all their stuff.
Right.
And they have a lot of plans to make a lot of stuff, so why not? Like, you already have it there, and
It's like you've got HBO Max, which everyone, like so many people subscribe to HBO, not even just for the DC stuff, just HBO in general, because they got some good shit on there. So
Yeah.
they
just-
sure as hell do.
you just start dragging some other people over into the DC area. Whether you drag them over kicking and screaming, I don't know, but you drag them over at some point.
The more I think about it, the smarter it is, because it gives you more value, and then you're I don't know that force is the right word, but you're not forced to make 23 or 24 episodes of a show. You can do something tighter, 10 to 13 episodes, and you miss a lot of, in some cases, like Superman and Lois, there is a good deal of character development, but in some cases, it's just a lot of fucking filler.
True, but you also look at Swamp Thing that we got. I'm sure that was on DC Universe, but like that was like 13 episodes or something like that, if even that much, and it was just tight and concise. And if they do stuff like that, like how Marvel's doing with their shows on Disney Plus, it could work out.
Even Doom Patrol, man.
We'll see.
That show could be a hot mess, and it's not. It's really not.
If Doom Patrol was on the CW, first of all, it wouldn't have lasted.
Oh no.
This long. Well, actually, it probably would have, but
it shouldn't have.
They wouldn't be able to do the things that they've done.
Yeah, it would be a
like
a foofy version of what it should be.
It would be like super stupid and campy, and like wouldn't work. And also, like they would have to, they'd be stretching it out, and like some of those plot points like need like setup, climax, resolution, like in that order in an episode. Otherwise, like if they took like the Danny the Street episode where they're doing in the bar, right? That episode, if it lasted 2 episodes, I would have been out. And I love music-based stuff, and I'm just like, meh, it's okay, I'm good.
Right.
So it has potential, but I don't know.
And I think the one good thing about having other shows on HBO Max is that HBO Max is one of the more expensive streaming services out there right now. So like it gives you more of an incentive to come there if like there's more content, especially if it's content that you like.
True.
So they've got potential, but again, it's Warner. We know they're going to screw it up somehow.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see how they do it this time.
New, bold, and exciting ways of screwing things up for you. Warner Media. And that's all the news we had for tonight, because I knew we wanted to get into these trailers.
Cool. And here's something that I totally spaced out on, is the fact that I will be the only person who is able to see the trailers.
Yep.
So, yeah.
I was actually thinking about that right before we started this call. I'm like, can we see the trailers, or is it just you?
So I'm running this stream on my phone.
Okay.
So I'll be able to see them. I might mute and unmute just so
you don't get any feedback there. Yeah. I'll plan better next time. So
yeah.
It's a good thing that I've seen both of these trailers only once, but I've seen them. So
yeah,
I'll just have to dig back into my really bad memory for it.
Okay. So without further ado, we will begin the trailer watching, starting with The Bat and the Cat. Maybe.
Hopefully.
So here's one thing I need to do is actually make it visible to everybody. Here we go.
That would be helpful.
It would be helpful. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Bruce Wayne.
Love that Batmobile.
I wouldn't be bothering you here, but your people keep telling me you're unavailable.
We got some hard turns.
You really could be doing more for this city.
Burgers.
Your family has a history of philanthropy, but as far as I can tell, you're not doing anything.
Boss
The only thing I really
cufflinks.
like is how he's a lot of emo Spider-Man with the hair.
Yeah.
The hairstyle bothers me a little bit.
It does bother me a little bit.
I like the snap.
The Riddler.
Yeah.
That's very emo Peter also.
Yeah.
The killer left this for the Batman. Why is he writing to you?
Love the
So I don't mind the
cinematography.
car.
Oh, I love the car.
I don't mind the car at all.
The-
Like, I'm hoping that if this version continues, like I'm hoping to see a little more like evolution of the Batmobile.
Sure. I love the car and I love his suit
thing
though.
about
Like
strength.
his suit
Oh,
is
yeah.
so good to
It was
me.
great.
The bat and the cat.
How do you guys feel about the Riddler?
I'm not a huge design of the character, but
New friend
we'll
of
see.
yours?
Yeah, I mean, they could have hammed it up, but this is just not what that movie is. So I'm glad that they took a psychopath approach to the costume.
I think they could have also maybe gone a little bit more like the Arkham games, where it had like more of that style. I think that would have worked well for this as well.
Yeah. Like the Jim Carrey thing would not have worked.
Oh god, no.
All right, so
However,
I'm sorry, but they just showed the scene of him like walking down the hallway, just getting blasted.
Still away.
Like, I mean, his face isn't covered. Not, what do you?
Don't question this.
Okay,
That's Batman's superpower, the titanium chin.
the titanium chin.
Don't worry, honey. I got 9 of them.
like I think what could have been like a cool little thing would have been like the I know you guys are gonna hate me for saying it, but the Gotham look for Riddler in later seasons, because he was more of a dapper dressed gentleman, and I feel like that would have worked.
Come on,
That
vengeance.
could have, yeah,
Well, maybe with the
Get us in
hood.
trouble.
but I don't know.
The hood is kind of scarecrow-ish, which is why I'm just like,
Yeah.
I already did that design a little bit.
Dude, I love the action, like the choreograph in this. Oh, okay. Here we go, Doctor Strange.
Oh, you started Doctor Strange already? Oh no, I wanted to kind of talk about
Okay,
that a
okay.
little bit.
All right, so we're stopping that. Here we go.
Yeah, we can stop that for just a second.
Yeah.
All right, so like I also liked how this trailer focused on Batman and Catwoman like a ton. Like I feel like that was important, just overall, because you know we've had several Catwomen over time.
Mm-hmm.
Some have been more impactful than others. I'm trying to
Well,
be nice.
some have been impactful, just not in the best of ways.
Okay, I can. Take
They've
that.
all been impactful, just in their own unique way.
But this one feels different, right? Like this one feels integral to the story. She's an absolute smoke show, which also doesn't hurt. And it feels like that. I don't know, just from the little bit that we've watched, the chemistry with Bat Pat is good.
I prefer Pattinson.
Either works for me.
That's my thing. But whatever.
No, you can say Pattinson. I'm fine
Pattinson
with that.
flows better.
I'll know who you're
Bat-bat.
talking about.
I don't know.
I honestly, before I saw this trailer, I kind of forgot she was in the movie. So like, yeah, it was good to like be like, oh yeah, wait, there's Catwoman in here too, and actually, yeah, it looks like it's gonna be pretty good. So I feel like it's gonna be a slightly different take on the character, but one that's gonna work really well with the whole vibe that they're going with. I think.
And I think they just announced today that it's going to be PG-13.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm a little disappointed by that.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I was hoping they were going
I guess,
to
like,
push.
But I understand it because like it is one of
Batman.
DC's big 3 properties. So like you know that people know Batman, they're gonna come see a Batman movie, so you gotta make it a little more accessible.
Yeah.
My question is, how hard of a 13 is it? You know, like there are other things that have been PG-13, like, but they just didn't. I don't know. They towed the line like really hard,
Yes.
be it with language or with violence, and this seems like it needs. I hate to say need. It needs the violence
Yeah.
a little bit, because this is a more brutal Batman.
Yes.
If so, the way that they're framing this, the way that they're going with this movie, it does probably need the R rating, just like to get that full effect that they're going for. So it is a little worrying that it's only PG-13, but I think that it's going to be very much a towing the line situation here, where they're going to be like right on the edge of a PG-13 rating.
I mean, yeah, I think the violence is going to be there. I mean, you can get away with a ton in PG-13. I mean, you're not going to see like people getting dismembered or something like that, but you could see like bones breaking through skin, or like they can drop like a couple F-bombs even, if you're worried about language. But yeah, it's not going to be like a Tarantino movie, you know?
No, I
Like-
think it'd be Tarantino. And I'm looking at the comments here. We have our good friend Casanova Frankenstein up in the comments,
Whoop, whoop.
saying he really likes the look of the movie. He likes all the character designs and really hoping that it's as good as the trailer looks. And he also just said about the PG-13 thing that it's the PG-13 of today is the R of like 10 to 15 years ago.
That's true.
Which is fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very true. Things have changed a little bit. But yeah, we'll see. I'm very
Also,
excited for this movie.
I would also say that, you know, it is releasing like a month later. It's like really fast to HBO Max. And on HBO Max, I would see a potential for a
Like a director's cut sort of thing.
an R cut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
That's interesting.
But I think Matt Reeves has been basically saying like, I don't know if I'm confusing Matt Reeves and James Gunn, because I've seen a lot of stuff from both of them lately, but basically saying that this is it, like this is the cut of the movie, but it feels like it should be R. I don't know.
Yeah,
Crazy.
We'll see. Either way, I'm really looking forward to it,
Same.
and
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what they do.
Just one last thing about the other cut.
Sure.
I don't think it's going to happen because it was such a struggle to get what they got.
It's fair because of everything that's happened. Like, they've had a lot of delays, and I remember when we got that first trailer, only a quarter of the movie was done at that point, and yeah.
Yeah, I just mean like stuff on the cutting room floor. I don't mean like reshoots. Go reshoot stuff to release.
No, sure.
You know.
Yeah.
Whatever. All right. Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange.
Multiverse of Madness.
All right, here we go. Next movie.
It's too dangerous. Why? We tampered with the stability of space-time. The multiverse is a concept about which we know frighteningly little. Your desecration of reality will not go unpunished. It was the only way.
There's a lot of moving pieces here.
But I never meant for any
Right
of
off the bat.
this to happen.
Part of the problem is you haven't watched No Way Home, which would seem unlikely considering how much money it's made. You're horribly lost.
Yeah. Or WandaVision.
Yeah.
Yeah, other one.
Maybe. You might be able to
Sooner
get
or
away
later,
with
you
watch.
show up.
It's
Depends
probably
if they-
helpful.
Mistakes.
Yeah, it depends if they bring in someone like Agatha.
I'm not here
True.
to talk about Westview.
Then what are you here for?
I need your help.
Having,
It's what?
What do you know
having
about the
Wanda on the
multiverse?
side.
Man, this looks so incredible.
I'm sorry, Stephen. I hope you understand. The
And I
greatest
think
threat
visually, it's special.
to our universe
It seems to be about like spectacular visuals. Also, I love Mordo's design.
is you.
Ooh, Dark Doctor Strange.
Things just got out of hand.
Oh, yes, they did.
Yeah, you gotta love that. So there is a trend with Benedict Cumberbatch, which is the only time I will say his name properly, yeah, in movies, and it's that they keep putting him up against himself.
Yeah.
it interferes with a movie like theory that I've had running for a long time, that the antagonist has to be a better actor than the protagonist. But how does that work when it's the same
actor?
dude?
Well, then you just make sure you get one good actor and you get double the money out of it.
Yeah.
Double the footage out of it.
True.
That's what Lindsay Lohan did in The Parent Trap. I mean, Disney made out like bandits.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's the same
He only
thing.
got paid a flat rate.
It's the same thing.
It's brilliant, actually.
Yeah.
Thinking about it, right? Like, this movie, as crazy as No Way Home was, this movie has the potential to be even more absolutely bat crap crazy. Like,
And I am so excited for it.
I see no reason for there to be any kind of lull in this movie. I feel like it's gonna just be give me it all day.
I am ready to just sit my ass down in an IMAX theater and just be like, have these visuals just assaulting my eyes.
Put it
I am
straight
so
to my
excited.
brainstem, Daddy.
Yes,
Yeah,
I am so excited.
we really got to make sure we know exactly what day the tickets go on sale. So like, I can wake up and just purchase the center theater tickets so we can have those speakers, in the prime spot.
Oh, I don't even care about the audio. Just give me all the visuals.
I care about all of it.
Don't say that.
Yeah,
Don't say that.
I'm obviously not going to say no to good audio, but with Doctor Strange, the visuals are what sells it.
Especially like so we already know that what Wong and Doctor Strange can do is nuts visually with visuals. I think you throw in characters like Scarlet Witch or America Chavez. I mean, this thing's about to be insane. Like, it should be crazy.
It's got madness right in the title.
Mm-hmm. Madness.
Do you think
I'm so excited.
do you think Agatha's going to make an appearance here?
No, I think that's too much. I think if anything, something happens as a result of the movie that causes her a spin-off show, rather than her showing up, because that's, again, unless you watch WandaVision, that's a lot. There's like 4 new characters in this movie or something like that. Freaking Shumagorath, for the Christ's sake.
I can see it as being like a post-credit sort of thing. Just like a sort of thing like, okay, this is kind of like how they did end of Black Widow, where the post-credits is Yelena meeting up with Madam Hydra, and that's kind of like leads into what she does in Hawkeye.
Yeah.
Okay.
Spoilers if you haven't watched it.
I mean, yeah.
Sorry, not sorry. Yeah, I think it looks like Casanova Frankenstein has the same idea that it's probably going to be a post-credit scene.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
God, what would be absolutely fucking wild though is if they did that post-credit scene. I'm still waiting for them to throw Mephisto in here at some point, because like you have to at some point.
You'd want them to. Oh yeah,
I'd want them to.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that they will. I mean, you potentially cut off a huge audience in China.
That's true. Yeah,
because they won't allow it.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a very very big audience.
I mean, how'd they get around that with the Ghost Rider movie? Did they just not release it then?
I don't know, but it was Nicolas Cage, so
he's globally accepted.
I was gonna say you just have that appeal built in.
What happens is Nicolas Cage just goes around to the to all the countries and tells them what's what, and then he just starts screaming like the bees, and they're like, "Oh my God, just get him out of here!" Okay, bees, Ghost Rider, you got it. Bees. Go ahead.
Yeah, sure.
We'll scream it. God damn it, just get out.
What? All I can take away from tonight is that there are 2 really big movies this year that I'm super fucking excited for.
Yes.
And I'm just, this has been a happy night.
Yes.
Yeah, sure has. We're probably gonna do this more as trailers drop. It means we're gonna have to avoid trailers so that we're watching it for the first time, and we'll figure out a way so that we can actually watch them.
it might mean that we're putting out different videos throughout the week. Like if a trailer drops, we might pop in and do a reaction on that day. So keep a lookout on our YouTube channel for those videos.
Yeah, if you're already here, thank you for hanging out. Make sure you smash that subscribe button so that way get and turn on alerts so you know when we either go live or post a new video.
And hit us with a like. Thank you.
Yeah. Can we get some likes up in the chat, please? Thank you.
And then don't forget about that 35% off sale on TeePublic.
Whoop,
Get
whoop.
yourself a nice hoodie, some socks, a mug, whatever you fancy.
Yeah.
I did just drop the link in the chat, but I will drop it again real quick. So you go straight to our store.
All right,
The
everybody.
proceeds help us fund this whole shenanigan-filled
Bonanza.
Bonanza.
Cocoa Puffs.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
All right.
God, I
So
want some Cocoa Puffs. I haven't had a Cocoa Puffs in years.
I haven't had a waffle
Stay tuned,
crisp.
You should have some. Ooh,
Oh, waffle crisp.
Mhm.
Oh,
throwing it back. The
God.
Twisted Cape reacts to cereals.
Hey, you got some damn good cereals out there.
Think I'm joking. I'm not.
The old Spider-Man
I'm-
cereal. That was good.
Rice
Get
Krispie
some-
treats? Why does that work as a cereal? But it's mind blowing.
Get some booberry up in here.
Ooh, yeah.
Well,
Please
no,
don't tease me.
The Rice Krispie treats was sponsored by Infinity War. That's just everybody's dust. That's what that is.
Oh, it's awful.
On that disturbing note,
Make sure you drop us a follow on Twitch if you haven't already. Twitch.tv/The Twisted Cape. I'll be streaming Saturday night. And keep an eye on your podcast feeds. That's all I'll say.
Yeah. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Until next time, I'm Sam.
I'm Mike.
and I'm Jesse.
All right, everybody. Have a great night. Have a great weekend. Stay twisted.